guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' bring the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Glendale. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Pierce. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
That's Pierce in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he will have a Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. They're going to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Now, faking the give. That one taken in. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. The Cardinals lining up for punt.
It's 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Waddle.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
The Dolphins first down.
He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29. And it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion, These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sidelines. That is complete. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening has the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back from the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got room to roam. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
That's Pierce in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position.
At the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second down and 8. That one is complete. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Arizona. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's third and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's second and 4. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll look to throw. For the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. Now they get another 1st down.
And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Cardinals have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. handoff. This is Achan. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. They need 5. Now it's Harris. Oh, big hole left side. And he'll take this one in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Fairbairn good on point after. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. From the pistol, here's Achan. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The throw there on 2nd down going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. Once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. 70s.
We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Dolphins 14. Fairbairn set to
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is H.N. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Ooh. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Third and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Go!
They'll try and run for it, and he's going to have a hard first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run here with H.N. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's H.N. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give up the middle. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll run with H.N. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So it's a win for the Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.